why should you trust me in this video? That's because I went from this to this using the techniques I'll teach you in this very video. And no, it wasn't a complicated process. It was actually simple as hell. By the end of this video, you'll know the number one reason skinny guys waste money on their home gym and the stupid simple fix to save you hundreds of dollars. So, let's get it. So the stupid simple fix to save you hundreds of dollars on your home gym is simply making your weights last longer through better form. So let me give you an example. Using 30 pounds for a bicep curl. Let's say you use 30 pounds for a bicep curl and your form is dog shit. And your form is bad, like mine. Look how I'm lifting. I haven't locked my elbows to my sides. They're just moving, meaning the tension is moving away from my bicep. This is extremely bad form. So, to improve your form, what you're gonna do is you're gonna lower your weight. And by lowering your weight, you're gonna have better form and technically save an extra 10 pounds that you would have had to buy if you didn't improve your form. So let me show you how decreasing your weight is gonna affect your form. I'm gonna perform a bicep curl with 20 pounds instead with good form, meaning my elbow is stuck to my side and all of the tension is on my bicep. And if after having lowered your weight, you still don't have good form, what you can do is further lower your weight so you save even more weight, meaning even more money. Now I'm gonna bicep curl with 10 pounds and I should have perfect form. Like this. Elbows stuck to the sides. All the tension is in my bicep. So if you start having great form, instead of just upping your weights, then what's gonna happen is you're gonna save your money and make your home gym last longer. If this did not make sense to you, it's because you don't understand how muscle grow. For muscle to grow, you simply need a muscle stimulation, meaning you break down your muscle and then when you sleep, it repairs itself. To break down muscle, you need obviously weights, but to further break down the muscle, you need to improve your form, add more sets, or add more reps. Adding more weight costs money, so don't think about that. What you're gonna think about is improving your form. Once you've mastered the form, you're gonna add sets, and once you've added sets, you're gonna add reps. Once you did all of these three, which should take you a lot of time, then and only then will you buy more weights to increase muscle stimulation. So you're gonna focus on form, sets, and reps for all of your lifts, not only bicep curls, but also squats, overhead presses, lateral raises, reverse flies, dumbbell triceps extensions, literally everything. You need to improve your form, you need to add more reps and more sets instead of adding weight to increase muscle stimulation to save money. And when you improve your form, add more sets, add more reps, then you're not doing like some people think you're doing it only because you don't have any money and because you're a cheap person. No, you need to improve your form to get more muscle stimulation. Like only increasing the weight of your lifts is not a good thing, because you won't have mastered the true form that you need to have for all of your exercises. Okay, now you're gonna tell me, okay, now I know that I need to improve my form, but how do I actually improve my form in a consistent, reliable manner? What you're first going to do is either drop me a comment and ask me how to have great form for all of your lifts, or what you're going to do is you're gonna search for on how to have better form for each lift that you implement in your workout routine on YouTube. For example, if you want to improve your form for lateral raises, just go on YouTube, type perfect form lateral raises dumbbells. You're gonna learn that way. And also something very important you need to do. You need to buy a mirror for your home gym. So first you need to buy dumbbells, then you need to buy a mirror to constantly monitor your form when you lift. Trust me guys, this will make a true difference in how much muscle you build over the years or even over the months. When you buy a mirror, you have you have live feedback on how good or bad your form is. You don't actually know how good or bad your form is until you buy a mirror. That's what happened to me. I thought I had good form until I bought a mirror. Once I bought a mirror, I saw myself lift the same way that I lifted for all of these years. And my form was so shit that I got embarrassed, honestly. And immediately, when I started to have better form by constantly watching myself in the mirror while I lift, my muscle burned like crazy. I did not need to increase my weight anymore, nor my reps or my sets. I only needed to perfect my form to have more muscle stimulation to burn the muscles even more effectively. No weights needed. So to summarize the video, to save money for your home gym, what you need to focus on primarily is your form. Focus on your form by watching videos on YouTube on how to have perfect form for the lifts you have on your workout routine. Buy a mirror, and when you lift, constantly monitor yourself through the mirror. Constantly have feedback of your form by watching yourself in the mirror when you lift. If you do that, you won't need to waste money on buying more weights, and you're gonna have the same amount, you're gonna build the same amount of muscle by simply improving your form.